they're still playing like they were, like they've been playing in the past.
Oh, was that the plan?
Well, I mean, that's just that's the feeling I get when I look at what they're thinking about is, that's what they've done in the past. If something gets leaked, then they just
Buried it.
do something. Yeah, they bury it, or they make you crazy, or conspiracy, or lie, or something somehow. So
They do realize that I'm going to redirect all the phone calls. I'm going to tell the Treasury Department to redirect why they can't get any money to those lawyers.
oh, okay.
Yep. I told Tom that on
Oh,
Tom's
good.
phone. Did they get the memo yet?
Yes, they did.
So, and they're still going along like they're going to try to hide it, huh?
Well, the attorneys don't appear to be happy about it, but nobody's stopped yet. So yeah, I guess so.
So they're going to try to bury everything I do.
Yes.
Mm. Mm. Why?
Because it's always worked in the past and it buys more time.
To do what?
Whatever it is they're doing now, whatever it is to see if they can find any way to stop what's happening.
Mm. And then what?
Well, if they can stop it, then, they regain power and they can just make everybody look foolish, but if they can't, I don't know. They don't think they know.
They don't even know why they're prolonging it?
Well, they're just trying to regain power. They have a plan and they want to follow their plan.
They want to buy time until they can find a way around you or beat you or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they're buying time to figure out
Well,
that
I
out.
don't think it's the lawyers that are trying to do that, though. That's everybody else. The
Right.
15
Okay.
militaries. Woo! Woo! I just got whacked.
Yeah. Well, the attorneys to me, are just doing what they're told.
Do we have any remaining umbrella people? Or is that
They
who's
don't
over
think
there with the
so.
attorneys? Because I just went to look at the operatives and I was actually going to ask about the operatives, knowing everything that's
Mm-hmm.
going on, and I just got whacked. So,
Mm. They don't believe we have any umbrella people left.
mm. Who is who are the operatives that are with the attorneys or trying to tell the attorneys, no, you're not releasing this information? I feel like there's a threat there.
Yeah, I think it's Shaw House.
Mm.
There might be Shoreline. Although I don't get a yes or no to that, I just keep getting the name.
Are they all in a meeting?
Yes.
Where are they? Basement of Trump Tower? New York? Manhattan?
I don't get a yes or no to that. In New York, but I don't get a yes or no to a basement of Trump Tower.
The Eiffel Tower?
No, they're in New York.
Are they in New York City?
Yes.
So I thought too, because I see what, and they look to be in a basement somewhere. 33 Thomas?
Yes.
Yep, I remember that ominous looking fucked up tower.
You know, it's like so creepy. There's no windows.
I know. No, and the entire building is, remember, the made of materials? Do we have anything remaining underneath 33 Thomas? Is that where they're filing all these fucked up agreements from?
Yes.
Okay, what else do we have there? Are there any closed loops or anything, any other connections to anything?
Oh,
There are some closed loops. Two closed loops.
Two closed loops for 33 Thomas? Or are they registered under something else?
Let me see. No, they are registered under something else.
Okay.
I'm asking. What?
That is, it's called is it the AT&T Tower? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it
Okay.
says AT&T Long Lines Building at 33 Thomas Street,
Yeah.
New York, New York.
Yeah.
AT&T Long Lines Building.
Thanks, Robin. I got summoned. I knew the answer, but I was on mute and I wasn't in near my systems.
Yeah,
All
my
right.
pleasure.
You guys still there? Everybody went silent at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Robin's
Yeah.
just running a tray.
Alrighty, I'm ready.
Oh, it's going to be ugly. You don't sound very good, Robin.
Yeah, it's totally ugly. Ah, right. All right.
How many we got in there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Oh my
14.
God. Just type them in.
Okay. And 3 in the
40.
financial tray.
How many do you have, Robin?
I
14.
think it's like 14. Yeah. And 3 in the financial tray, including row hammer. Ugh.
They're just looking for anything and everything.
Did we ever figure out what? I don't think we ever did. Did we ever figure out what the 33 Thomas closed loops were under?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I think we,
Went off on a left turn somewhere.
yeah. Let me see. What was that, the name of that building?
AT&T Long Lines Building.
What was it?
The AT&T Long Lines Building.
Oh, okay. Um, they say Thomas Street shelter. I don't remember hearing of any shelter being on that street when we looked at the other things on it, but that's what
Thomas
they say it's
what?
under. Street shelter?
Shelter?
Shelter like a homeless shelter?
Or like an underground shelter bunker.
Yeah, or an underground shelter, but yeah.
And what was the other one?
Um, I think they're both, I think it's just 1 and 2.
Yeah, I remember looking at this before. Thomas Street is like 2.5 blocks. That's as big as the whole street is.
Yeah, I don't remember anything being there that wasn't, it was like a bank and so it must be the bunker or something.
Oh, New York Supreme Court is on that street.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And the New York State Police Department, right across from the 33 Thomas.
Another agreement.
we have any hedge fund closed loops remaining in Omega? Or just get rid of them in general, or
No, I asked about that, and they said no. I asked on the whole thing, if on any of them, and there's no closed loops in here.
okay. Do we have anything in the nil zone left tied to hedge funds? So this is just all hacking, basically.
Yes.
New
No,
submission
they don't see anything else on
for
either.
agreement.
Yes.
We have any plates and pheromone stones?
Let me see. No. Neither that they see at this time.
Anything in the Alphaverse or anywhere? Do we have any 0 point source, 0 point earth?
Hold on, let me ask.
Mhm.
No centered stones in the 0 point source. Not source, not 0 point earth, not the sun, not the moon, not the Alphaverse. I ask about, I only see on other planets, and then I'll ask about the plates. Nothing in any other planets or stars, not on in any of the beltways or belt systems, Van Allen belts or any of that. Not on fake moons or Omegaverse. Not in Omega, not in Chronos, not Alpha, not harmonic genesis for the scented pheromones in the Ascon plate. I don't know for plates either, any of those places. Not in the nil zone.
Okay. I wonder why it's coming up. Is someone looking for plates or something? Do we have anything under 33 Thomas, we may have missed, or
People are looking for the plates. They're looking at all of it to see if there's anything that they can
omega lines
use
in the
and
planes of
find.
existence tied to omega 1 remnants?
They say no.
Dark Overlord cords or attachments? Or anybody's cords or attachments other than the ones I just got for the 33 Thomas?
No.
Okay. Connect the source heartstone to computers? Oh. Do we have any balls? Sorry, I'm going too fast.
No, to connect the source heartstone to computers. Let me look for balls.
Wormholes between organic quantum systems and inorganic quantum systems?
Hold on, let me finish the balls.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said no to balls. My bad.
Well, there's a lot of different kinds to ask about, so I just named them all and then
Oh.
just started looking at them. I named as many as I could remember anyway, but no balls that they see at this time. You asked about the wormhole. Yes, on the wormhole.
Where did they come from? Or are they in the spaces in between as well, or?
Yes.
All right, well, that's in process. So,
I get this idea, Kim, and I don't really know what it is, but like when I on the one that says wormholes between organic quantum systems and inorganic quantum systems, I get this sense that, like I see when the alpha system and I guess the harmonic genesis, when it goes into these banking systems and it hooks up with these other systems, and I don't know, something, maybe even something to do with the closed loops, that somehow squeezes out wormholes, or somehow there's wormholes there, and that closes. I don't know, I can't quite grasp what it is, but I feel like there's something there when your system meets other systems, that the way they were set up or something, that there's some sort
well, it's typically to do with the zero plane. Oh, there it is. That's what I'm looking for.
Is that the spaces? Then what I'm seeing is where the wormholes are coming from. When it's,
I mean, I can add that to like when oof. Today's a shit day, man. Mm. Oh, the fuck. Ugh.
What's happening, Kim?
Sorry.
You just getting attacked?
Yeah. I just finally finished off the people down there.
and 33 Thomas.
Yeah. So it's got to be someone from somewhere else. I'm just getting hit like left and right. Like yesterday, that was only a few times, and it was pretty rough. I mean, it wasn't, not gonna lie, you know. Oh,
I would have
well,
thought that, well, maybe, you know where we are in the numbers?
well, it's fluctuating
I mean,
now because we were down to like 29, and then they added a whole bunch of new people to their repertoire. So is that because the legions are disappearing people, or what are they who's pissed off at me and what for now?
Yeah, it's because of the Legion.
Oh,
People are
Is he
fighting
enforcers?
back, but I just didn't think we'd
Is he
have these.
enforcers? Go ahead. Sorry.
I just didn't think we'd have these people with that kind of talent left. I guess I was thinking
it's the 15
they would be gone.
militaries, and
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure they put them all through the Jedi program, right?
Yes.
Yeah. The Jedi program is basically loose. The movie Men Who Stare at Goats is loosely based on that program. So they've learned to assassinate people remotely.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Have you seen the movie Men Who Stare at Goats?
Years
I
ago.
believe I have, but it was years ago. Yeah, I don't really remember it.
Yeah, the program
And
is called
obviously,
Project Jedi.
yeah, I probably didn't even realize what it was at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't understand. I probably watched it 15 years ago, so I probably didn't understand the level that I would now.
I didn't either when I watched it, but
Yeah. Is the enforcer still working with you on this at all, Kim? Okay. He's still out there?
Yep. He's still out there. Well, he's still here, I should say. Mm-hmm.
Why is there anybody left in the military of the 14, 15? Why are they even still standing?
Well, they keep stepping up new people. But you'd think that they would. I know I kept
You'd
thinking,
think with
oh, they'll be
120,000 of
gone.
us, of the light, they couldn't replace people faster than 120,000 to take them out.
Well, what I get the feeling is, like Rainstorm was the one in Egypt, right? So they're like a newly formed thing. They're not actually one of the 15. They're like ancillary
Yeah.
corporation. And so people like that, are, they could have also been inactive. Or the other thing is this is what I thought too, is that there are operatives that used to report to these people and probably receive special training from these people, but they didn't really realize that that's what they were.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing there are thousands of Trump operatives. There's probably 1,000, at least several hundred.
Mhm.
Is that correct?
That's correct.
That received special training. That received special training from the 15, and they were like the underlings. So Langley's excuse yesterday was that we were all lied to and we're just finding out, quote unquote, and with no what they found out included.
Mhm.
So did Langley just find something out?
Yes.
What did they just
They
find out
actually
yesterday? Also something about who I work for. They didn't know.
That's correct. They I don't know how, but they still didn't understand the extent of who you were and why and how and who you represented, who you replaced,
Do they know
Um,
now the truth? Or is it another bullshit story?
They have a better understanding of the truth, but they still don't recognize the fullness of it.
Oh, they don't have to.
It's
You just got to comply.
It's knowing the truth, and then it's understanding. You can find out something, the truth, and then it takes you a while to look at it and understand how it's affected everything, or how it's changed everything, or
Right.
what the lies were. It's like any truth. When you find it out, it takes you a while to really incorporate it and look back at times when there were lies, or
Yeah.
probably most of the time, grain of truth here and there, whatever. But and then they have this whole.
So they use that as an excuse
Yeah.
to buy time. That's what they were trying to do, is buy time
Yeah.
with that
Yeah.
story.
Because they don't understand.
You don't need to understand. You just need to do your fucking job. You can understand later. We'll all go to school. But I told Tom, though, I told Tom that, I've been doing videos for 2 fucking years, I know they watch all my videos even before I release them, and sometimes
Yes, they-
interfere whenever
yes.
they can. You know, what else does one
But they
need
didn't-
to? You're
I
muffling,
mean, you
Nance.
can
What'd you
watch
say?
it and not believe it. Oh, I said you can watch it and not believe it. You know, if they're in denial or they're being told none of it's true, then you can just, you know, laugh about what somebody's saying and go, she thinks, you know, or she wishes, or she hopes, or, you know.
Yeah, but 1 and 1 equals 2. So
I know.
they got all the documentation that months ago, right? That all the Trump conversations I had, they haven't been paid since I stopped paying through Trump, and
Hmm.
and yet they still haven't figured out something is wrong, and they're still going on the Trump program. Let me ask a question. So was Trump the first? No, he wasn't, because Reagan was too. So was Bush. I was trying to think. I'm like, is this the first time the Umbrella has gotten one of their guys in the White House or something? But I do. So no, because Reagan was Umbrella too.
Yeah.
But I think I did figure out why they're clutching to it this time so tightly, because they ran out of black ops money a while ago, didn't they?
Yes.
So they got a breath of fresh air when Trump was in office, and they were able to steal black ops money.
Yes.
And they've spent it all now.
Yes.
Okay.
But he's the money man.
But now they have solid proof that that's not the case.
That's correct.
Okay. So let's play this out. This is why they aren't right in the head. Okay, so they got solid proof that it was me behind him the whole time. So Trump gets back into office. Let's just say this all worked out in their favor. Trump gets back into office. Where's the money coming from?
Well, I think for them, it doesn't matter where it comes from as long as they can still steal it. They don't care if it comes from
that
you.
is great in theory. But where do they think the money's coming from?
But I think that's the point. They don't care. They don't care if it's coming from you as long as they can still.
Okay, but
You know,
if I'm
if
unwilling,
you
if I'm unwilling to fund the government, where is the money coming from?
I don't think they even think that you would be unwilling to fund the government if you got, or if, you know, the people were getting what they wanted.
But they're
I
preventing
don't
me
think they
from
see
getting.
that as a possibility. Right. I just don't think they see that as a possibility, or they haven't thought that far ahead or something.
The point, that's my point exactly. They haven't thought that far ahead.
Hmm.
So what they're trying to do is hold me off from funding the government until allegedly the stupid fucking election, and then they put him back in the House, and then nothing will still happen. They won't even be in the government by 2024 election.
Right. Yeah.
Is that in
I'd be
January?
lucky if they're doing that too.
The election's in November, Lise.
Oh, they go into
2024.
office in January. Yeah. Well, okay. Once they
January 2025.
that's when they go into office. Okay. I was confused as to when the election versus the in office starts. Okay. Yeah. That's a whole year plus out. That's crazy.
That's what I'm trying to say. And nothing will happen to the people.
Mm-mm. But there may not be a government even in January 2024, much less January 2025.
Yeah.
The way it's going, right? They're
Well,
gonna,
and I'm
Or they
unwilling to
they can hack.
fund the
Like,
government until they make that announcement. So officially,
right?
yeah,
so
they're not above the thought of, oh, we can steal it, we can hack it, we can block, they always think that there's another way, right?
well,
Right.
that's why they bought themselves until Monday. They actually were ready to make that announcement at 4 o'clock on Friday, and they
Mm-hmm.
bought themselves through till Monday. They told the government just to give them till Monday, and then they've been on a hackorama ever since.
Exactly. So they'll have a
Right.
new excuse tomorrow as to why they won't comply.
Well, yeah, well, when they figured out that they weren't very successful in their hacking by yesterday morning, and that's why they started with because we weren't on the phone together from 2 o'clock my time on, so they thought that I would stop working.
Right.
Or that
They
they
don't
could get
understand
somewhere
that part of
overnight
what
while
you
I
do.
sleep. No, they don't.
Right. They think that you work while we're on the phone,
And then I quit and
maybe
go watch
until
Go
soap
make
operas and
cookies.
eat bonbons and bake cookies.
So,
Actually, I was going to bake cookies yesterday. I just ran out of time. I did wash the cushions on my couch.
Nice.
I got that done yesterday. It was actually very easy, very simple.
Was it?
It all comes
Did
apart
it come
real
out
easy.
really well?
Yeah.
Oh,
And we
cool.
just threw the throw blankets and stuff over the sofa, unless we have somebody,
You have to,
you know,
you have to
coming over
dry
or
them as
something.
well, and is it?
Yeah,
Or
you just what
then
I
you
did
just
is I turned on, because you have to line dry them, so I turned on the heater in the spare room in there, and then
Mhm.
I want to put them in the dryer. That would
I
suck.
just hung
Yeah.
them up.
Yeah.
I just hung them
That's,
up, let them dry.
Cool.
well, you got to make it nice for your stalker. He might come back, make it all pretty.
Mhm.
Oh God. Okay. Lisa.
After all, you do want them to come in, and do whatever that ...
and
means. Mind
And
it.
I want to
Stop
you.
sending him. Yesterday I said, stop it. Stop being a floozy and sending him telepathic sexual messages. Send him to Liam. What are you doing? I said that to her
I tell you,
yesterday.
if there was a third time last night, I even told Lisa, I'm like, Mike has this giant crowbar that he got out of the truck, like from when like his 18-wheeler. Said I was just gonna take the giant fucking crowbar and bash the guy's head in, clean up on aisle 5. I was like that pissed because it's annoying, now I've got the front, had the front curtain closed and everything. Like I'm like, why am I doing this?
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm just gonna, oh, the sofa looks so pretty. Oh, so happy. It's just, I love it. I love this sofa. It's really comfortable. So easy to clean with the dogs.
Really nice color. I was just a little always concerned. I had I didn't have a sofa that color. Megan had a sofa that color. And it was kind of a canvasy material. And once it got
linen.
dirty, it got gray. It was a really heavy duty material, and it was so comfortable. But once it got dirty, it was dirty. Nothing you could, you couldn't bleach it out or anything.
Yeah.
It just got worse. More The more you washed it, the more gray it looked, you know.
Oh, you mean like with a upholstery cleaner or something?
Yeah, yeah. And then we tried to take it off and have it dry cleaned, and you know, it didn't. It got into the fabric, you know, and
It's only 10:30, Jessica.
it was supposed to be, you know, stain resistant, but
No, no. My God, I just vacuumed. What are you doing? I did. I vacuumed the whole, washed all the floors and carpet taped the rugs yesterday
good
so
for
they don't
you.
slide all over the place anymore. Got whacked about 4 times.
I did partial. I did partial yesterday, partial today. Do some more later tonight or this afternoon.
I'm done, Robin.
Oh, thank you.
No. Oh, he's eating all these pine cones that we have. Like we bought these cinnamon scented pine cones and they're all over the house. And so he's been eating them or biting them. And like the pieces are everywhere now. Since you can't be trusted.